13 degrees. Gets cold in a hurry. But they seem to like the idea that they've got some water now. So I need to go find a lighter, light that heater, but then today's chore is going to be to see if we can't do something with this. As we mentioned in the previous video, we sold some rental property, or I should say all the rental property that we owned, in an effort to pay off the house. So things just got thrown in here. Tools, lights, lumber, just anything that didn't have a home any longer. We had a storage shed with the rental property that we were utilizing for a lot of this stuff, and we didn't want to just leave it, so we kept it. Now I don't know what to do with it. And I've told you guys before, I do all of our own maintenance, so if you look around, there's tools and all kinds of fun stuff. Our four-wheeler over here, great for hunting, just tooling around on, but it doesn't like to start. So that's another project for this winter, and part of why I want to get this garage cleaned out so that I have some room that I can work on things. Just have a little bit better organization. My hope today is to build a wood rack out of said wood. That maybe we'll store all of our wood scraps and such in one place. My hope would be in this space between the parking garage bays that I could build. I've seen online some triangular type shapes that will hold plywood and scrap lumber inside of it. So, you know, the plywood, big flat wood would sit on the outside of the triangle, and then inside the triangle, scraps and smaller stuff would sit in there. I'm just hoping I have enough here to make something like what I have in my head. So we'll see how that plays out today. But now I need to head back in and decide what we're gonna do for some breakfast this morning. And we got some other errands to run, just household shopping, and we'll go from there. Wendy and I are trying to put together what this triangular wood rack's gonna look like. I saw it on Pinterest or something and I can't find the picture again. But the idea is being that it'll be a 4 foot tall into a 90, which should give us, let's see, if we do a foot, I think we were gonna say 16 inches out at the bottom. Should give us like a 312 pitch.
Somewhere in there.
Of the way this plywood could lay against this thing. So I think Wendy's gonna try to draw us a little.
I don't want.
We'll see what we end up with. These are always the things that I have, like I can see it in my head, but actually putting it to practical purpose is a whole different story. So, we'll see where this goes.
just want to take 1 second and, okay, a minute. Neil's on his way outside to go find a pea store drill that's probably in the back of my truck. He's an amazing man, and I couldn't do any of the things that I do out here in these projects and that really without his help. And he just works, he works hard, and he takes the brunt of my being silly and picking at him. But I can tell you that no matter what you see as far as me picking on him or him picking back, we adore each other, and he really is top notch. He's the best guy. So, what? Our camera died, so we're using my iPhone. So, finished?
I think so.
All right, you want to walk it through?
I mean, it's just a wood rack, but plywood and long things or large sheets can sit here and lean back, and then smaller items can slide in underneath.
Cool.
So we'll see how it plays out.